This had been a dream for 10 years.
Wildland Adventures has been great. We haven't had to worry about a thing.
What kind of different animals?
This has been wonderful.
Wildland Adventures conducts trips throughout Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and Rwanda. We'll help travelers plan a safari that best fits their style of travel and their schedule. We have our own style of travel. We call it the wild style. For example, one aspect of that is we really linger on site when we see wildlife. We don't just stop to take a picture, but our guides, as trained naturalists, talk to us about the behavior of what we're observing. And we sit in quiet to listen and contemplate to what we're experiencing rather than rush off to the next place.
Just the weak one. So they do like a rotation system. When the strong one comes in, the weak one goes out.
East Africa is safe and family-oriented destination where camps are family-friendly, wildlife is really abundant, and there are many opportunities for intimate kinds of cross-cultural interactions with indigenous people of Africa. We favor camps that are on protected areas just outside national parks or on private lands that are more isolated away from large game lodges where we can actually do game drives in parks and see vast herds of wildlife, but we also have the opportunity to get out of our vehicles and experience the African wilderness on foot. We really enjoy accommodating special interests people might have, whether it's climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. We do a lot of family trips, even bird watching, photography. We love doing honeymoons in remote places. We have a special trip that focuses on the artwork of Maasai women, but we also do a lot of custom trip planning for people to do their own private safaris. Willie Chambulo, Wild Willie in Tanzania, he started out, as he says, as a mechanic, which is an essential skill when you start a safari business, and just built up now one of the most reputable, high-quality safari operators. He's got a series of tent camps and lodges throughout Tanzania that is just superb, and that's been the core of our focus of our safari program in Tanzania.
People love to go with a Maasai, even if they don't speak English. It doesn't matter. It is so fun. They know so much. They know so much about the wildlife, about the environment, about everything, about the culture, and so on and so forth.
And the Mzungu Maasai.
The clients immediately when they arrive in the airport, they are our part of our life. They are our brothers, they are our mothers, they are our children, they are our sisters, they are our friends. So we turn the whole thing to one family. Ngorongoro Farmhouse, number one, it is a small place with a huge land and it's very close to the Ngorongoro. We have our own food. It's a real farm. It's a walking farm. What we try to do here, because it's a farm is a big thing, you see. So farm is a big thing. And once it's a big thing, I want a room to be huge, massive room. 1989, I was still living in a mud house. 1989. not very far. Mud house, completely in a village, mud house, no problem. And this mud house was out of clay, but not exactly clay, but here is a pure clay, whereby the people of this area build with this clay. And this is the old rocks which were rotten many, many years ago because of the volcano of the Ngorongoro.
They're waiting on us hand and foot. We keep saying this is exactly like camping, except for somebody comes and makes your bed every day. There's flushed toilets. There's hot showers. There's cocktails in the evening. Your laundry disappears and comes back clean. Other than that, it's exactly like camping.
Because this river goes to Lake Victoria. That's why we still have these guys here.
In the dancer.
For centuries, Maasai have been custodians of the land of East Africa.
For the Maasai, the Mara is both a community and an international resource.
What makes the Maasai Land Safari the most unique trip that we do at Wildland, and perhaps I would say one of the most unique trips in the world in the adventure travel arena for African safaris, is our relationship with Metame de Posh. Metame is extremely dedicated and passionate about his work for conservation and to help local Maasai. So when we design our trips, working with Metame, we build that passion and those relationships with local communities into the programs in a way that you just can't do in any other kind of safari. So when we travel to places like on the Masai Mara in Amboseli, we have the experience of seeing it through the eyes of a Maasai. Our clients also make contributions to help support local communities and conservation projects. And it's those kinds of connections that make a difference in the world.